Okay, hello my Deuterinos. The name is Cruggles. Welcome back to another episode, Durstunner 2. Final Shape. Exegesis. Search for the wreckage of IKORA's ship. Okay. So, I got a new sidearm. It's cool. Let's see. Oh. Thankfully there was no cutscene. It was just from that last thing that was bothering me.
I came across some wreckage when I was scouting earlier. Dismissed it as another anomaly until Ghost described IKORA's ship.
No one was inside. So she's alive. We just have to find her.
Yeah, and that's always easier said than done.
I'm sending you some coordinates. You're on the lookout for something that resembles the cradle on Io. We'll start there.
So I see an enemy marker that way, so... Well, hang on. Oh, do they want us to, like, go up? Is that all that is? Pick up crystalline key. I don't know why I have to slam it down like that. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the mechanic for this.
We're not the only ones looking for IKORA.
The hive already bothering you?
We can handle them.
Well, go right ahead. I'll be here for moral support.
Concentrated darkness.
The least we can do is put it to good use.
Oh shit, it's like, kind of like the dungeon mechanics from way back in the day. From Prophecy. Oh fuck.
More of the witness's abominations. Careful, Guardian.
Carnage Husk. The good thing about them is that if you turn invisible, they don't
On the coordinates of that wreckage.
dissipate.
Any sign of IKORA? Or her ghost?
Nothing yet.
What if I hear something? View cleared. Let's see. Oh, these things. Scan environment.
There. Up ahead.
We know
The smoke.
IKORA abandoned her ship. Maybe she found something.
Maybe so, but going it alone isn't worth the risk. I learned that the hard way.
Luckily, she's got the 3 sharpest hunters in the system to back her up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And when do they get here?
I love that. And when do they get here? Also, I love that they recognize my class for
That
this.
shield creates concentrated light. You can use it to power those wells.
Where light rises, darkness recedes.
Sounds like you've been reading IKORA's field journals.
I always try to learn from the best.
So wait, I'm confused. What do they want me to do? Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. That's of light and darkness. Okay. Shield fades away. Thought I was about to
More
exit.
hive ahead. Eyes up.
Zebu Arath's followers again. Of course they'd answer the witness's call.
Well, I'm glad somebody's been paying attention. Me, I see 3 glowing green eyes. I open fire, and then apologize to Eris later.
Yo, wait, what's this? Oh shit, okay. I think I have an idea of what I'm supposed to do. Nope, never mind. I think I'm supposed to create, yeah, I think what I'm supposed to do is create, nodes of light. Yeah, basically by using the shield to... Okay, that makes more sense. And then I detonate it here. The path forward proceeds. Oh, fuck. You know, oh, there it is. I didn't hello. Teehee. So, where's the crystal? Or is this thing open? Is that one barrier that I saw opened up now or something? Because I saw a barrier up here or something. Okay, yep, it was up here. I just was waiting for that thing to... Checkpoint reached, yay! Alright, let me turn invisible while I try to find, because there's going to be an obvious, prismatic thing. Yep, here it is. Ah, tinnitus, why are you basic... Yay, fuck you, asshole. Okay. Okay. Untangle, found to light and darkness, etc., etc. Oh, I don't even have to press anything to detonate it, it just does. Wait. Hang on, I'm confused. I thought it would have been here that it detonates? No? The path begins with... Oh, path begins with light. Okay. Is there a shield? Well, let me first pick this up, because maybe there's a spot I can... place it to get the shield. So this is basically going to be a nostalgia trip type thing. Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. Alright, so it said the path begins with light. Where's the first light node? Is it up here, or is it... Nope. Is it the one up here? Or, that's not a node, it's... Let's try up here. A path gonna begin to, again to seek the correct... Okay, so this is number 3. And it said the path begins with light. So if I understand correctly, it's here first? Fount of Light responds, okay. Then I think this one is... Because there was something I saw, I thought... Fount of Darkness responds, okay. Then I think the light one will be next. Think keyword. And then darkness, okay. Fount of Darkness responds.
So, using both light and dark energy is what brought down that barrier.
Yes, obviously.
Mara often spoke of the balance of light and dark. We awoken were made in conflict. Our connection to darkness is as ingrained as our connection to light. Not all Guardians are awoken, but it does feel like we all share that conflict.
Oh, hey, another prismatic one. Oh, grapple! Yes, I've been waiting for this. I don't need my arc bolt grenade, I need my grapple grenade. And then for melee, I'll use knife trick, because solar one I started off with. I got grapple, did I get anything else just now? I think I just got combination blow as well. Okay, so grapple, yep. Okay.
This is definitely IKORA's ship. Let's take a closer look.
Okay, I couldn't even see the ship for a second. There's something resonating there.
Commander, Guardian, I hope you are both safe, and that you found Crow. I haven't been able to raise you on comm, so I cannot be certain. You know I am not one to be moved without evidence. How did you put it, Zavala? Scientific obstinance. But there is an uncanny sanctity to this place. I feel an impulse. I seek to commune with the Traveler myself. I sense if I reach out, that it will reach back. If not here, where? Find me. I'll be at the cradle. It's just how I remember it.
Shield of the Light has appeared.
Stay sharp. I'm picking up a reading very similar to something Crow and I ran into shortly after we arrived.
What, another charming gunslinger with roguish good looks?
A hive ogre. But it definitely has your humility.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? Oh shit, it's immune.
We've got it on the run. Crow, how did you manage to avoid it earlier?
Avoid it? Clint, how many times did you revive me? 5? 6?
12. But who's counting?
Not bad. If you can't be efficient, be persistent.
Ha. Clint, or bro, the crow's the blueberry. Looks like a little maze here. A more Woken style architecture type thing. Oh hey, Savathun statue. So what do I need here? Okay, we're gonna start with light nose because it doesn't exactly say that you can't do this one first. Pillar of Silence arrives. Oh boy. Shield of Light appears again. Oh boy. So my assumption is that I have to do this again. Oh, no, why? Don't do this to me. No, 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 don't you dare. Oh, and then Pillar of Silence again. Okay. Yay! Oh shit, what's that?
It's down. And look, light. It's creating a path forward.
Cool.
Guardian, I'm sensing a surge in power. In both light and dark.
Hey, when we find IKORA, if she's...
IKORA's strong. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, that's good. Great. But not really what I'm worried about. I was gonna ask if you think she's still mad at me.
For what?
I made a promise, then I broke it. I died.
Oh. Not gonna lie, I'm having fun with these missions, how, like, they're actually, showing us, they're kind of, like, reusing old raid mechanics and stuff, and from not just one raid, from multiple raids. It's a Tree of Silver Wings. defeat the Witness's force.
Get ready, Guardian. The Witness's forces are heading your way.
I don't like the Grims because of how they can essentially... What? How did that not hit you? I don't understand this game sometimes. Oh good, and I get to stab again. What? Okay, I guess because it was ducked or whatever. Still upsets me. Oh, fuck. Okay, well... Wait, where is there a blue arrow here? IKORA. Get, you know what? Fuck you. Okay, so I have to get this again, because I have to finish you guys off. I still don't understand the angle on that.
That's the last of them. Let's get to IKORA. We found IKORA. She's deep in meditation.
If IKORA zenned out, she might actually get some answers from the Traveler.
Thank you, Guardian. I thought that maybe here, maybe the Traveler might give me some sort of guidance, as it once did for the Speaker. I closed my eyes and I opened my heart and mind. I think I heard it. Screaming.
So did we, when we came through the portal.
This place.
We know.
The Witness infecting the Traveler. Darkness combined with light. I wish Osiris could see it. He was always ready with a hypothesis. But here's mine.
Okay, cutscene. I was waiting for that for a second.
The Witness brought darkness into the Traveler. Everything you see here inside it is a physical manifestation of a thought made real by the light. Your thoughts, mine, the witnesses. It plans to weaponize that light, reshaping reality outside the Traveler into a perfect stillness. A great silence, never changing, never dying. Imagine your greatest triumph, or your most profound regret. Immortalized as a part of a universe where nothing exists except by the witness's consent. It chooses what your eternity will be, and imprisons you safely inside it. This is its promised salvation. This is the final shape. The witness sees itself as the god it wishes the Traveler was. And although the Traveler resists the witness's corruption, it and everything we know will eventually succumb. I always warn Zavala not to put all his faith in the Traveler, to save some for the rest of us. But maybe faith in the Traveler is exactly what we need. If light is powerful enough to destroy the universe, then light is powerful enough to destroy the witness.
Valid.
Come back safe.
Still not sold on the whole light is physical, dark is mental thing. You know, that seems kind of weird. Of course, the hypothesis makes sense considering that if we take that into... if that thing is real. But Osiris's theory? No. No. What the fuck? Oh. I probably should be reading the lore as I'm doing this. So let's read the lore tabs we've gotten so far, just so I'm actually following along. The Symmetry, a faction considered a dangerous fringe group at the time of Olentan's life. While he and Symmetrists seem more likely now than before to have comprehended some essential truth of the universe, at the time their beliefs were justly considered alarming. Little wonder that other opinions on light and dark were more attractive. With walls beset from all directions and few allies to be found. Okay, while none was official Vanguard doctrine, the Praxic Creed and Pujari position were much more in line with attitudes in the Tower and the city at large. There's an asterisk there. Saint 14's position is the most eminently practical of the bunch, no matter how the man himself protests that such an obvious facet of the truth doesn't require a formal philosophical stance to be named for him. The Praxic Creed hold that the nature of the darkness is not worth investigating. One should focus on combating the darkness rather than knowing it. The Cataleptic Clause holds that darkness cannot be understood at all. The two are convenient bedfellows, and we long held the notion that to study the darkness was to risk being subsumed by it. I am still not wholly convinced that these theories are inherently wrong. Only that those of our allies who have succeeded in that study are both skilled and fortunate. The Warlock Pujari's position, on the other hand, holds that that darkness is a moral valence, that it is an actualization of evil. We have been forced to wrestle with such moral standing again and again these several years. Purity of purpose compels. To see evil and defend those who cannot defend themselves is righteous, but to assume that this act of defense confers righteousness upon us and villainy upon our opponents is a fallacy. It is a slippery slope. I have come to believe this mindset must now be discarded. Pujari's dreams and comprehensions of darkness should, in fact, be attributed to the being known as the Witness. For now, I return my focus to the symmetry. To acknowledge the symmetry at the time of their origin would have required a systemic change in our approach to darkness, something impossible at the time, with the Dark Age still haunting the hard-won progress of the City Age. To insist that darkness, our enemy, would be eternally undefeatable, required to exist forever by the virtue of our light, unthinkable then. Now we begin to accept that with light there is darkness, and with darkness there is light. It almost seems a comfort now, to think that the two forces require each other. Even in the depths of these uncharted waters, when the traveler is injured in the fight for survival more critical than it has ever been, it is on us that our future hinges, not something incomparable and unreachable. Light and darkness will continue. Whether or not we will do so is up to us. We must make it so. That is all that matters. And then another thing on, excerpt from a VanNet letter to IKORA Ray. Sender multiply anonymized over relays. The symmetrists even still are viewed as something from the edges of society. City regulations hold that our philosophies are dangerous to permit. Okay, so I think she's talking to someone from symmetry. The symmetrists even still are viewed as something from the edges of society. City regulations hold that our philosophies are dangerous to permit. Though guardians in prominent positions or public blood sport are less reserved than ever about using darkness-based abilities. Happy to wield stasis without a second thought. And strand. I write today to suggest that... Actually, more likely to wield strand than stasis, let's be honest here. Actually, I don't know. With frost armor, they might be more happy to wield strand. Or stasis. Alright, today suggests that should the consensus be reformed, or some other non-military governing body be formed of a representative portion of the city, the symmetry and its students and followers ought to not only be included, but embraced. The Praxic Order may have their duty to combat darkness all they want, but basing political and military positions on the fever dreams of one warlock, yes, I speak here of the Pujari position, is misguided at best. Since when have dreams been acceptable testimony, save perhaps from the speaker? If you wish to tell me that Pujari was in direct communication with the traveler, you will have to bear the due burden of proof in its entirety. It is more than clear that the idea of darkness as a morally evil force without room for compromise is hopelessly outdated, and policy must be revised. Does a shadow have any moral attributes because it may obscure where we are going? Is the sunshine inherently good because it illuminates a path, or inherently evil because it blinds us, or shadow inherently good because it cools us? They are both required to delineate one from the other. And even if they did carry intention, if the blotting out of the sun every night was an act of unspeakable evil, such concepts as good and evil are still defined by their relationship to each other. What is evil? It is not good. Light and darkness. The paraclaws of forces known to the traveler and the witness. These are not as simple to define as sun and shadow, but an understanding of darkness is required no matter if one chooses to remain immersed in light or balance both. Refusal to accept that understanding will forever render the truth unclear. If light ever truly defeated darkness, that would be our fate too. Our best hope lies in understanding darkness and its balanced light, and seeking the perfect symmetry that will right our universe. Perhaps you'll read this as a cultish devotion to a deceased figurehead. Perhaps there is no convincing anyone that Ulantan was undoubtedly right. But I digress. In purely practical, non-debatable matters, public attitudes towards darkness and its forces no longer match long-held city positions about the symmetry. I would see our theories and teachings be made publishable. Our adherents welcome to the table where the end of all things is addressed. When you are ready to open further dialogue, signal the philosopher's message board. I am sure you are already monitoring. Interesting. Okay. Omnivorous. This one's interesting, Drifter. You might say now, Drifter, what do you know about light and dark? You've been around this old galaxy and back again. You gotta have some wisdom. You can put it into simple words for a guardian who just wants to get to punching. Maybe. Maybe you will me around, hotshot. Alright, now we're talking. Light and dark. Lots of prissy words people throw around with them. Hypothesis this, position that, clause my left to... I'm just this is Cade. Waste of time, all of it, if you ask me, because ain't much difference out there when you get in the thick of things. Oh, don't look at me like that. Sure, you got You got creation destruction, got your solar in stasis, yeah. I ain't saying there's no difference at all, that the way you feel about them. The things you see when you look at them, but cold and hot are both still temperatures, you see, and ice still burns when it's cold enough. Void's light, you know. Of course you do now. People used to think it was too close to the darkness, and for what? Because it was a little purple, warp a bit gravity, consume a spot of fire, and suddenly everybody's a critic. You know what I think? Harder to cook with Void. Don't they like that comparison? Fine. How about this? Thrall are just as dead whether you set them on fire or break into every individual plate of their exoskeleton. Better? People got friendly with the light. Thought just because it was what raised them that it'd never raise a hand to them. Shaw Han in his Codrodrome teaching new lights that the light's no more dangerous than a puppy. Listen, when I say light and dark are closer than people like to think, what I mean is this. They'll both eat you if you give them half a chance. Now that's symmetry, ain't it? Oh, wait, no, this is from Drifter, okay. You might say now, Drifter, because there should be quotes about that, around that. That's what there should be, guys. Come on, assholes.
So, is there anyone else with you? Not Commander Zavala, I assume. This isn't quite up to his standards.
Hey. I did my best, all right? Given the circumstances, I think Big Blue will forgive me. Will you?
No. It's too much. It's just too much. It's one thing for the witness to look in our hearts and minds, to conjure up our memories, but this...
IKORA, come on, look at me.
I see you.
I know this is hard. It's tough for me, too.
Tough? What do you know about tough? You were always running off to play renegade, leaving me and Zavala to shoulder all the responsibility when we were supposed to be a team.
I know. I'm gonna make it up to you.
So butterflies.
All right.
I was waiting for this.
I know you like me.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You still have a lot to make up.
Well then, we better get started.
Okay, confer with Ghost at Refuge of Silver Wings.
IKORA has always had a strong connection to the Traveler. I think that's why she's so confident. Why she's never needed the faith Zavala has. She hasn't sought guidance like this for a long time. But this place makes you reassess what faith means to you. IKORA said our memories reshape the landscape, like the Ascendant Plane. But here it's pure. It's not a recreation, it's a reimagining. That's why the Witness is here. It wants to weaponize the Traveler and transform the universe into a fixed state based on what it believes we deserve. The Witness thinks purpose is a static idea. Its promised salvation is a perfect ending it chooses for us. That sounds more like obsession to me. You can't bottle life. You can't pin its subtleties in place. It's wild and variable, imperfect. Like the light, it shines out in all directions, shadows and all. Commander Zavala would agree. Come on, Guardian. We've got a fire team to reunite.
Okay, so basically... Oh, okay. Evidence points to... Okay, to the... Yeah, and trust the trailer once there. Basically all the stuff we've already seen. It believes itself to be a god of both light and darkness, and what are you not? The only members of your fire team unaccounted for are Commander Zavala and his ghost Targe. Locate them before the Witness does. Yeah, that's probably important. Listen to the radio at Refuge of Silver Wings.
Scans are conclusive. Your body is a construct of light, even if you aren't able to wield it as a weapon.
I guess I need my ghost to do that.
Yes, but still, this is nothing short of a miracle. A miracle that could only be made possible here, in this impossible place.
You sound like Zavala. Next you'll be saying that the Traveler brought me back for a reason.
It did.
IKORA,
Give me a better explanation then.
I don't have one. All I got is my hand cannon. No golden gun. No ghost.
Can I ask you something deeply personal?
Shoot.
What did you see when you died your final death?
Now that ain't fair.
No, it isn't.
Light. So bright it burned me all the way up, but I didn't feel any heat. Not a lick. I didn't feel anything, actually. Not with my body, because I left that back there. You Thanatonauts might call it being one with the Traveler, but I call it home. No pain. No fear. No Vanguard paperwork. That's heaven.
And Sundance?
She was shining there too. You want to know a secret? I miss it. Even more than I miss you.
Yeah. Alright, we're ending the episode here. It's been about 40 minutes. I'm gonna start the next mission. Laters, Metadorinos.